The following program is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Fans and Hulk Hogan, I've got to ask you, how are you doing today?
Mean Gene, I gotta tell you, I'm really pumped up for today's show, man.
This I've got to see.
It's worth watching, so stay tuned.
Here, good to see you guys. Happy 2021. Happy New Year. Love to see you here. Welcome to the show. You are Azrael starting to rise. No, you're a man starting to rise in this world. Welcome, gentlemen. Chris is here, just came in. Good to see you, man. Fantastic. Yeah, you guys are here for 2021, the C-Note show. And I just saw this picture again. I'm like, what's going to be on the Sexcapade spot? Oh, yeah. Oh, whoops, I accidentally zoomed in. I pressed the wrong button there, Cynthia. I don't know what happened. Yeah. The rear view, that's what we're going to see. Not literally, but, you know, metaphorically. The rear view on Cynthia's Sexcapade spot today. Welcome. Our theme of this week, our theme of 2021 this week is Forged in Steel. Forged in Steel. So we're going to take, you know, an average piece of metal, average, ready to be banged, right, Roger? Banged into the shape of a sword. God, I don't know. I'm just like giving Roger too much material today. He's still drawing. I don't want to know. No, I'm not waiting. So you're forged in steel, and it takes fire and pressure and consistency and patience to forge a sword in steel, to forge it ready for battle, and that's what you're doing here. You're here because you believe what we believe. We believe in tribe. We live in a tribe of men that are going after it in the world. They want to be the man. You want to know how to be fucking phenomenal in relationship, and also how to call in from Georgia, Savannah, Georgia. And apparently the internet's working pretty well. Looks like it's going fairly well. You guys aren't frozen. At least Roger's frozen drawing. So this is Cynthia Kruse, the only woman allowed in this show. Welcome, Cynthia. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for, as always, for having me here on whatever couch we're sitting on. I'm very happy to be here.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah, Roger just nailed that out. Very nice. You put that as your background, Roger. Yeah, I didn't see a black box, though. It's in my imagination. In my imagination. Although we didn't have to imagine Roger because, excuse me, we spent New Year's with Roger. Hell yeah, we were here in Atlanta, Georgia to visit Roger. Yeah, buddy. And he showed us his black box, otherwise known as his gun safe. This is where I'm going, Roger. It's where he keeps his ammunition. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm trying, Roger. Here, going for you. Stout back-a-tat, back-a-tit, back-a-tit. Stout back-a-tit teaches here. Hussein is here. Walter just came in. Love to see you guys. So phenomenal. Oh my gosh. All right. So I don't have a video this morning. Our drama with my son. So we brought my son down here to Atlanta, Georgia. They said all we need is a birth certificate, and he's going to be able to take flight lessons. Guess what they said this morning? They said, no, you also need a picture ID, which he doesn't have his permit yet. And so we don't have a picture ID, and we're out of state. So they turned us away. We showed up today to do his flight lessons. Actually, we did our inaugural flight yesterday where we flew over Tybee Island. If you guys know Georgia, Dan knows Georgia. There's the lighthouse out there, and we flew, and Keaton flew the plane most of the time. I was in the back seat trying to keep my eyes from bugging out. No, I was good. So we had our instructor, of course, and they've got two wheels. Unlike in the car, he drove us halfway home, and I don't have another wheel I can grab. So I did the, foot stomping the floor kind of thing. You guys know what that's like. But yeah, they turned us away. So total destruction from mountain to shore was what Keaton's life felt like this morning while they turned us away from him getting more flight lessons here in Georgia. So we're trying to figure that out. Maybe we'll fly him home and he'll get an ID, and maybe he'll fly back, or maybe he'll just stay back home and we'll do flight lessons back in Colorado. But he was very disappointed. So I want to ask you guys how you handle disappointment. So here's our staircase of courage question for today. You know, you are here because you want to make her love you for life using our daily war plan, our kingly plan. All right, Staircase of Courage question. If you're not driving, I want you to punch this into the chat. When you're disappointed, how do you handle it? Aside from drawing a picture of Smurfette nude, how do you handle, which is a good way to handle it. I mean, that's pretty good. So how do you handle disappointment? So yeah, Keith, after he finished punching the dash of the car, after you finished punching the dash of the car, how do you handle disappointment? How do you deal with it? And what do you do next? Yeah, so what do you do when you're disappointed? And I'd love for you guys to jump in. I don't have another video for today. I didn't prep another video. I figured there'd be tons of time for us to talk. I've got 2 posts from the forum, right? And I also want you guys to jump in. So tell us what was, yeah, kick a puppy. That's one way to do it, Roger. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So I want you guys to jump in and share. Say hi, say hey for 2021. It's the first Monday, January 4th, 2021. I don't think I said that. So welcome. Talk to us about how your holidays were. Billy's here. Good to see you, Billy. You guys jumping in. I love when you keep your video on. So how do you handle disappointment, or what was something that you were either surprised by over the holidays, or you may be disappointed by over the holidays? I know Sergio, I didn't read your whole email, Sergio, but I saw that, the first sentence. I'm like, oh shit, he's going to be on the show. Yeah, go for it, buddy. Jump in.
Man, so after the last time I was on the C-Note show, I went completely no contact. It sucked. But I said, you know what? I can't do it. I just can't. So I drank like a fish since I've been on with teachers. I've been off, we're working virtual this week. So I've been drinking and just hanging out with friends of mine, almost getting back to my normal self again. And sure enough, Christmas Day, here I go. I get a text message, Merry Christmas. Hope you all had an amazing day. I'm like, oh, shit. Here we go. And I had a feeling like, okay, I know it's going to happen a little bit. But so I waited about 30 minutes. I was like, hey, good to hear from you. And I used the word hun, but hey, good to hear from you, hun. Hope you all had a good Christmas also. Nice to hear from you. And that was it. I wasn't going to respond back. That's it, right? So then I'm running, working out. I kind of messed up, tweaked my back, and just playing basketball like an idiot. I'm like, man, I'm too old for this. And I play competitive every now and again. It's like, So I finally got that. So I was able to run again, relieve my stress and disappointment, and so that's my outlet. And sure enough, New Year's Day, man, I get a text message at 6 in the morning. 5 in the morning. Happy New Year's. I'm like, oh shit. She reached out twice now. So I'm like, fuck. Fine. I was like, I read some of the stuff that you and I were going over, Jeff, and I listened to Corey Wayne. I was like, man, you know what? She reached out twice. All right. Set a date. We went running, the next day, all hugging on me. Never would say, hey, I missed you. Nothing like that. It's just not her to say. Make a long story short, when we're running, she's like, hey, I took these pictures, and you taught me how to use the camera. My mom was asking me, so who taught you how to do that? Oh, Sergio did. Oh, okay. And all these little things that are going on, right? We get to the restaurant to go eat. Oh, and then she mentions, oh yeah, that staircase in New Mexico, because they have a cabin in New Mexico. I said, hey, it would have been nice to go this week. Yeah, y'all had time. She goes, no, I'm going to wait for you to go. And I'm like, dude, in my head, I'm rolling my eyes like, dude, no, you need to really earn another chance with me. I'm cool, whatever, but, I'm not going to be like easy to get to. So went to go eat, and we pray before we eat. And usually the last 6 months we were seeing each other, always a kiss right after grace, right? No matter where we're at, no matter who we're with, always. So then here we go. And I said, she held my hands tight. I said, all right, I'm done. I'm sitting back down. Literally, I'm sitting back down. No, we're there. And I lean back, and she grabs my hand. And she goes, come here, we can have a kiss for New Year's. And I'm like, fuck it, all right. Kiss her a couple times. We talked. So, hey, it was cold down. For us, it's cold. So she came down. She was cold. I said, hey, well, you can come sit next to me if you want. Because I was not going to go to her side in the booth. fuck that. So I was like, so she came and sat next to me real quick, put her hand underneath my shirt because she was cold, and I'm just a warm body. And head on my shoulder, just all this shit. I'm like, dude, all right, whatever. And then we get to her car and gives me a long kiss, holds my hand, holds my head, and all this stuff. All right, talk to you later. Dude, she's blowing me up, dude, Saturday, right? So I hooked up one of my friends with one of her best friends. So myself, my good friend, and then the daughter that my friend's, the friend that was going out with, we went to a playoff football game here in Corpus. And so we're there hanging out, and she's texting me back and forth. So yeah, we took Sonia's daughters with us, whatever. Oh man, awesome. Text messages left and right. And then she starts insinuating, well, when's the next game? Oh shit, next weekend in San Antonio, Friday or Saturday. Well, what time? 7:30. Okay. I was getting to the point where like, okay, like you want to go? Because during the game, she's like, oh, I should have went with y'all. I said, yeah, you should have. I wasn't going to invite her though. So I was like, hey, you should have, and I said, the weather's great. It's a little cool. She goes, I know someone who could have kept me warm. Yeah, you do. Whatever, dude. Right. So I'm just like, cool. So then she's texting me back and forth a little bit. And then all of a sudden at night, it stops.
To watch the rest of this episode for free and other episodes, go to greatmenmovemountains.com/VIP. Punch in your info and watch the rest for free.